Hiya team, welcome to Enjoyable Home Session number 6 we're on to now. Out in the garden today, hopefully you've got some space that you can do this outdoors, or if you can do it indoors, brilliant. I've got some equipment for you that we're hopefully going to have lying about at home. Hopefully we'll have some alternatives to that as well. So first of all, we're going to need some markers like we had in the past few sessions. Some of you have been using your different coloured cups, plates, things like that. So if you've got 4 different colours, that would be fantastic. If you have some rope lying around at home, something that you can make in a nice long line, or even if you've got a nice long piece of wood lying about in the garden or the shed that maybe mum or dad has been using to do lots of lovely work in the house or the garden lately. I'm going to be using some of my hula hoops. You guys don't need to have hula hoops for this. If you've got some sort of markers or mats, or you might even be able to use the markers that we were using before. It's just to give you an idea of what kind of distance you want to travel. And last of all, we're going to be using an oval shaped ball, like a rugby ball. Or if you don't have one of those, nice big rolled up ball of socks will do. Or even your favourite teddy bear. This is Hamley. Hi. First of all, we are going to start out with our nice long piece of rope. We're going to stretch it out like so. But I'm also going to put my long piece of wood out as well. You know what we're going to do here? We're going to walk the plank. I want you to imagine that you've been kidnapped by pirates and you've been taken away on their pirate ship. And while they're all asleep at night, you've untied your ties. You've untied the ties around your ankles. You've got to be really, really quiet and try and sneak away and walk the plank. Now, when you get to the end of the plank, it's going to be a big drop into the water. But don't worry, there's no sharks, just dolphins. You jump in the water, grab onto a dolphin fin, they'll take you to safety. So you can either do this on a nice long rope like this, or if you've got a long piece of wood, one foot in front of the other, very steady. Now, if you feel wobbly, put your foot down to rebalance. And when you get to the end, jump into the sea and swim off. Okay? So try that a few times. If you want to make it trickier, try walking backwards on the plank. Let your feet feel your way along. Okay? So, we've got off the ship. We're now on a desert island somewhere. Now, we've been on this island for a while. We've eaten all the food that there is. And it looks like there's a shark circling round our island. So what we have to try and do is get from this island to that island over there, okay? So what I'm going to do is try and take a big jump. 1, 2, 3. And see if I can land on that island. I'm going to move these back a little bit further so that you can see better. So if this is tricky, start nice and close together. 1 foot to leap, 2 feet to land on. Nice solid landing on the island. Don't worry if you splash in the water a little bit. That'll cool you down. Maybe you left something on the other island. Put it a bit further away. See if we can go back. Collect it. Left my favourite teddy bear. Pick it up. Take it back to the new island. Now obviously to make this trickier, you're going to start moving them further and further away. So you get a nice big leap and landing on 2 feet. Okay, so from there, I'm going to use my cones to make this a bit trickier. 1, 2, 3, 1 at the end, and 2 down here. Okay, who has ever watched Ninja Warrior? We love it in my house, and the bit right at the beginning is the one that I love the most. I probably couldn't do it on the TV show, but we're going to give it a try here. So I've used hula hoops. You might just want to use your markers or even tins of fruit, tins of soup. If you put them in this sort of design, you're just trying to get to that marker. So I'll show you how I'm going to do it up here. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to go to this one, and this one, and this one, and way over to this one, way over to this one, and finish here. Okay? Now I did that landing on 2 feet each time, and I did a leap. But what you could do, older kids, if you want a big challenge. 3, 2, 1. 1 foot. Oh, has Claire got the strength? Oh, I think I dipped my feet in the water there. That might have been a great big ah. Let's see if you can do a bit better than I can at that one. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to use my different coloured markers. I've got a green, a red, a yellow, and a pink. What's that? Pink. Oh no, blue, sorry. I always get these things wrong, you know that. So I'm going to put the markers out. Blue, yellow, red, green, and I am going to use either my rugby ball, my favourite Teddy Hamley, or my rolled up socks. Ooh, not going to bother using them. Hamley, we're going to let you watch. So, if you're carrying a rugby ball, 2 hands on the ball to keep it safe, hold it into our body, stick at our elbows so nobody can steal our precious cargo. Now if I want to score a try in rugby, do I do this? Do I drop it? No. Do I throw it? No, I can't throw it. If I'm going to score a try in rugby, I have to place the ball down with my hands, pushing down on top of it. So what we're going to do is have your markers placed out there. Your grown-up is going to call out a colour. If they call out yellow, you're going to run up, holding on 2 hands, place it down for a try. Okay, bring it back. When they say the next colour, guess what you're going to do? Another try. But can I run up if they shout blue and do this? No, that's not going to work. So remember to place it down like you're putting baby to bed. Baby's been crying all day. It's just fallen asleep, so put it very gently in the cot. And that'll keep them quiet for much longer. Now, if you want to make this trickier, if there's 2 kids playing this game, or 3 kids playing this game, or if it's just you and mum or dad or your carer, what you can do is make a competition of this. So if somebody were to shout out red, me and the other person playing with me would both run with our own ball, with our own socks, with our own teddy, and we would race to see who could score the try first. Okay? When you get to your colour, get down nice and low, feet out wide, stick out that bahookie. Don't make any smells though, that would be yucky. Okay? So that's your challenge. You can either do it just yourself or bring someone else in, make it a bit of a race, see who can score. And tell me, how many points do you get each time you score a try? What's the answer to that? Is it 2? Is it 3? Or is it 5? Yes, you're right, it's 5. Big high five. See you guys soon.